What's up, guys? Mid-Age Gamer. So this week's video, I had a bunch of different things go wrong with everything that I tried. So my first video, I was doing a couple of challenges, and then it was actually a really fun video, but then my all the video was corrupted, so I wasn't able to put that video together. Then I did a video of me doing the last 5 tiers, unlocking all the different challenges and stuff. And that video, I had forgotten to turn my mic on. Speaking of which, I'll check it. Okay, good. Good. My mic's working. That's good. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play a game of solo. And in this video, I'm not sure how fast or slow pace it is. Generally, my games are a little bit slow paced. So what I'll do is while I'm playing, I'll kind of explain why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. So starting with my landing spot for this match, I will probably land here because it's a far drop. I'm going to be able to get good loot. I expect there will be a lot of people in Paradise and maybe a couple here. So as I'm running to the circle, if I have to, I'll be behind those players. I jump out at like just about a 90-degree angle, a little bit short of that, and just beeline it straight for there. I'm going to try and pull out my parachute, probably around here. And by pull out parachute, I mean be at the bottom level, like the lowest level you could possibly fly down to. Or free fall to. This is a good time to check around, see if anybody else is coming to this area. Not really. Not that I can see anyways. We're going to fall just short of the rooftop, I can tell already, so I'm just planning on a door, an entryway. I'm very carefully using my ears right now to hear if anybody else is falling nearby. If anybody else did fall and I had heard them, I'd be pushing it with my shotgun, hoping to get to them before they get a gun. I like putting my AR or any automatic weapon in that first slot, and then my close range weapon will be in the second slot. Once I get an AR, this will go here, and that AR will be in the first slot. That's just out of habit. Everybody's habits are different, so whatever is more comfortable for you is probably the better layout. You don't have to do what I do. But that's just like how I like to set things up. It's all about being familiar with your weapon loadout. I doubt that I'll end up using impulse grenades, but I do pick them up for the diversity, and I'll drop them right there. I have it set so heals automatically load out to the right. You may have noticed that. That's something that you can do in your options settings, and I highly recommend it. I do prefer the blue AR over the blue AK. And that was a good opportunity to take a look at the circle. So we got quite a ways to go. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time looting mats. I got to figure out how I'm going to get to the circle the fastest. And I do like these chests up here, so I'm going to grab this one real quick. These stones do give out a lot of mats, so I'll knock these down real quick. And just like that, we're already in the top 49. So as long as you can pick a really good landing spot, a lot of times you can make it to the end game. And you can win the game with any weapon. I've got a really good loadout already. I picked a good spot to loot. But even if all I had was a gray AR, you can win with gray AR. It's all about positioning and how you attack the game. So It all depends on what you play for. Some people play for high kills, some people play for wins, and some people play for both. So I'm a player that prefers to play for the win. I'm not afraid to go for fights, but it's just, I'm not overly hungry for the kills. I mean, if I want kills, I'd go play Call of Duty. So these items here, both of them, are good for end game mobility, or even in the middle of the game mobility. So I'm hoping I don't ever take any damage. I'll leave those, and I'll take these. And you basically, I know a lot of you guys are already going to know this, but you want to follow that white line that's on the mini-map on the top right there. That's going to be your most direct path to the circle. So you can only build in straight lines. Unfortunately, I can't build in that direction, but I can definitely fly in that direction. While I'm flying, I might as well check out the map. So this will put us in the middle of Fatal. I still got about a minute and a half, a minute worth of running. I could probably outrun this or come really close. So instead of wasting my mats, which I don't have many of anymore, I will just run this out. And then if I have to towards the end, I can just fly. As you're landing, when you're gliding, if you press A or time it right or space bar, whatever you're on, console, PC, X button for PS4, you can do that that little jump, that's hop, the bunny hop when you land. So that gives you a little bit of extra speed for a little bit longer. I'm going to come down this way, that way I can farm mats on the edge of the circle where it's less likely to run into some people at this stage. I did see the frozen lake over Greasy that I'm going to be able to use to get to the circle. So I'm not too worried about getting there super fast, and of course I still got the gliders. So that's why I'm rotating this way. The majority of people will be rotating north to get where the circle's closest to the edge of the storm. I know there's mushrooms over here by Shifty as well. I do need to get to 100 shield if I can. I mean, it'd be nice to find a half pot, but I imagine this place has been looted already. Yeah, it's been looted already, so my best bet around here is going to be mushrooms, and they've probably already been taken. Somebody's here. So I'm going to scope it out and decide if this is worth the fight. He knows I'm here now. Don't know how I won that. Probably should not have. I want these mushrooms, but I just don't have the time to really mess with them. Come on, tree. So we are obviously in a bind here. You guys see, I tried to get as much as I could out of that. Oh. And it all comes down to the loot that you carry. Like, I had bandages in the beginning of the match, but I dropped them because I didn't expect to need them. But here we are with a far transition. And we're in trouble. Just like that. So that guy's fighting. I need to get out of here. So I need to take these mini shields right now. So I know it seems unbelievable, but I could definitely win this game with 58 health. So moving right now to try and find health is not the number one thing I need to be worried about. The good news is, top 11. Still with a chance. I'm not dead yet. Probably should be, but I'm not dead yet. I really want to take shots at this guy right now. But if I miss or if something goes wrong, I'm going to get lasered. I'm two shot at best. One headshot and I'm dead. So I really can't push these fights the way I might have otherwise. Alright, so there's likely going to be loot here in a second that I can at least look at. Yeah, tons of loot, tons of loot. I see minis, which I have a need for. And that's it. So, being completely honest, my next fight's probably my last, so I don't really have to push for those minis. It'd be nice to have them if I could get to them, but again, not a necessity. I could try and rotate to the back and come through Pleasant to get some loot. I'm glad I didn't already do that, because obviously there's people building up there. That's where I was going to run. It's around that hill. And I hear building over here somewhere. We are in a bad way, my boys. But we're just going to sneaky snake this as far as we can. That's number one objective, is not dying. Alright, the good news is as Circle pushes back that way, I might be able to get some of those heals. If that guy dropped any, but I'm not sure he did. sure everything's reloaded. And just like that, we're top 4. I know one guy's over this knoll here. I'm not sure where the other 2 are. I'm assuming one's on top of the hill. There's a bunch of loot over there. Alright, so I kind of got circle here, but I am obviously very weak. I missed every single one of my shots there. Definitely should have. I bet he's weak. 4 health. I should have won that. That's my bad, but you have that. Point is, you guys saw how the rotations in my games, like my just game know-how, got me through to the end there. It's so frustrating looking at that 4 health. But yeah. I mean, my damage to other players is only 272, 2 eliminations. Obviously, third-partied, and yeah, rotation. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, despite coming in second place when I should have just hit 1 shot, just let me know in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit upset at the moment. I'm so sad, but that happens. But that's a position I can put myself in every game, so I can always be top 2, top 3, and then it's just a matter of hitting my shots. And obviously that time I didn't hit a single one, and I should have. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you're already subscribed, thanks, and yeah, till next week. Peace.